Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to my channel, Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that are supporting over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for Friday, December 2nd. It is not solely set for that date. It can be used whenever you're seeing it, so if it does fit your situation, whatever you're thinking about when you found it, if it's not the 2nd of December, that's okay. Please utilize the reading in whatever way you see fit. If it doesn't fit with your situation, that's okay. Don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong, nothing's broken, you're not off your path. It just might not be your reading at this time, so that's something to think about. If you're new to the channel, please check out the drop-down menu underneath any of my daily videos. In there is just housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm using at any point in time, how to follow me on social media, or book a private reading, and also simple ways to support the channel. You can do so by hitting the thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel, share the video out, leave me a question or comment. I do read them all. I have been gone for a while, so it's interesting because I pre-taped a bunch of the videos, so we're now back to our day-to-day schedule. These videos are available on my Patreon a day early. If you want to see them in advance, you can subscribe over there. Alright, so let's see what's going on for the collective for Friday, December 2nd, 2022. Where did the year go, guys? Okay. I need to even refer back to Sunday's reading because I don't even remember what the underpinning is. Okay. So our card is the Nine of Discs. So this is the Nine of Pentacles, essentially, right? I love that feminine symbol, the female symbol on the vase. That's the first thing that draws my attention. It feels very centered and grounded. The Nine of Pentacles is about having everything that we kind of need at our disposal. It is a very grounded card, and we have the Ten of Wands underpinning this, right? So this is about completions of cycles maybe for us. Certainly feeling grounded in who we are and ready to kind of grow whatever it is we want next is my feeling. Especially with this woman kind of looking at these flowers. She almost gives me a little bit of a Seven of Pentacles vibe. But the flowers represent like beauty, growth, harmony to me. Why is the camera being so weird? Is the lighting in here? What is going on? Anyways, I feel like this is actually a really good omen. Anything that we're working on right now or trying to grow, establish, create, today is the day to do it. Especially with that Ten of Wands, Wands being that idea, that card of action. And then this Nine of Pentacles would be grounding that action, grounding that spiritual desire, grounding that new perspective or that new opportunity that we have created for ourselves in a way, or that we've like, how do I want to put this? We've planted the seeds, here are the flowers, now let's watch them grow. And as we tend to them, we're tending to them for ourselves. Remember that, right? Like, in the sense that the Nine of Pentacles is very much a card of independence. It's a card of self-worth, value, but having attained it of our own skill or our own ability, right? Not necessarily needing others to create it for us, if that makes sense. And so living in that independence and understanding exactly from not only our spirit but also from a real grounded place how to continue to flourish, how to own sort of this feminine symbol on the vase too. To me, the vase like feels delicate, but that feminine, that woman symbol to me feels very much strong, centered, and grounded. So I almost want to say like running some of our own divine feminine creative energy today is going to be highly fruitful and produce results or growth for us that will create like abundance, beauty, harmony, all of those things that kind of I feel like this card would represent. Why is this camera acting so bizarre? It's like the lighting on this camera. Does that work? That works. Sorry, this video is being so funky. I don't know what's going on. And remember too, in the Sunday um, clarifiers, the end card was, or the Empress's energy was in there in that clarifier, in the clarifiers for the week. And this bouquet of flowers and the growth and the beauty that it represents and the connection to nature and that earth Pentacles energy also feels like embracing that, owning that, and bringing that forward today with whatever it is we do, and hopefully creating or growing new opportunities in the process, things that we desire, tending to them, nurturing them, loving them, but it being wholly like our own, right? Our own project, our own voice, our own vision, our own care that we put into something bears fruitful results through maybe hard-won experience, through maybe challenge, right? That would be the Ten of Wands, but being smarter from having gone through the challenge, being wiser, more capable is my feeling today. So any new ideas on the forefront or anything that needs nurturing, today's the day to do so. This could also represent us nurturing just ourselves, our own. Pentacles is not necessarily an emotional card, but I don't know why this feminine symbol on here makes me feel like if we maybe need to nurture our own divine feminine, our own intuition, our own feelings today, go about doing so, because it should be powerful and it will yield not only beautiful results, but also fruitful results that will grow for us into opportunities that we maybe don't actually see coming, right? The delicacy of the vase also kind of makes me want to like kind of indicate to you guys to be kind to yourselves today. Nurture yourselves, give yourself a little bit of love, and allow that love to kind of grow into something beautiful. Now let's look at the Divine Abundance Oracle card. This is your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Wow. This to me, the flowers to me is kind of like the path, right? When we plant a seed, we don't necessarily know how fast it's going to grow, what it will turn into, what it's going to look like. And to me here, this is saying like, nurture your path, nurture your goals, nurture your desires. Don't dwell in fear, worry, or the what ifs today. Allow the growth to take place in the moment. I feel like that woman that's tending to the flowers is very present as she tends to the flowers. She's giving her present moment attention to her path or her growth, her beauty, her abundance, and allowing that to be her guide, right? Yesterday's card was flow, so we should continue with that flow idea too, of just flowing with what's in front of us, and also focusing on the beauty of the experience as we go through this day. Now let's look to the clarifiers. We have the Six of Pentacles, more earth energy. This is about balance being restored. This can be a give and take opportunity here, in the sense of maybe we're restoring something back to balance by giving an offering or help or assistance to someone, or they're giving us help and assistance. But I kind of feel like with that Nine of Pentacles above it, we might be the one giving a little bit more so than receiving, because the Nine of Pentacles is very much a card of independence. But either way, there's a balance that's restored, a harmony that's put back in place, and equality that is being shared in this day. We have the Ten of Cups. I will take it. Ten of Cups is the happily ever after. With that Ten of Wands that underpins this, I'm not bothered by the Ten of Cups, because it feels like we're taking the experience of the Ten of Wands, wherever something might have been a struggle, a burden, and we're turning it into something that's emotionally okay for us today. That is a part of our path, is a part of our experience, and we're turning that experience into something that's, again, with the Six of Pentacles there, balanced, equal, and harmonious. And with this Ten of Cups, to me, there's how do I want to say this? Like, if we couldn't see a future, or if we couldn't see, like, I want to say, like, the vision on the horizon, the Ten of Cups tells us that the dream is there, we can believe in it. Your path says to me, and I'm just going to read this again, Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. And so this plan is also this Ten of Cups, like Dare to dream. Dream big. Dream for big outcomes. Dream for happy endings. Dream for the fairy tale. It doesn't have to be a fairy tale, guys, right? We can ground it into reality, and we can tend to it from the present moment, um, and we can bring balance and harmony to it to help it to come to fruition. Is my belief here. Let's look at the last card, and the last card is the Fool. Major Arcana, but definitely about new beginnings, taking the leap, believing in oneself, daring to not listen to maybe outside voices of like, oh, do you think that's okay, or do you think now's the right time, or do you even think that's possible? Like, no, the Fool doesn't listen to that. The Fool's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. He's ready to journey towards that Ten of Cups. He's ready to take the path and not be fearful. Maybe oftentimes people might perceive him as being foolish because he might not be living in so much fear. The Fool, I believe, is associated with the planet Uranus, which is kind of like about surprises and new opportunities that we didn't see coming, right? And although it might feel dangerous a little bit or unknown, similar to like that Nine of Pentacles and the seed analogy, is like if we don't plant the seed, if we don't dare to dream, we don't ever set off on the journey. We just stay placed in our fear or in our worry or in what's safe. And that may not be exactly what it is we're looking for, if that makes sense, or what we're in alignment to. Remember, the stone this week, the grounding stone for this week was courage. So we have to have courage to believe in ourselves, believe in the path, believe in our own ability to create too, especially with that Nine of Pentacles there. We have the strength and the power, the discernment, the knowledge within us to grow the beauty or the experiences that we want to have. Here is the grounding stone for the day, and it is enjoy. So enjoy the process, enjoy the growth, enjoy the independence, enjoy your path, even if it doesn't quite make sense, or maybe it was like going in one direction and now it's going in another. Be open like the Fool and enjoy the opportunity to grow through it, to experience it, and to embrace it, and also still utilize it to your advantage. I really feel like that bouquet of flowers says to me, no matter what we're receiving, we can still create beauty, harmony, centeredness, anything that we need from the situations we've got. That is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, let me know how everything's going with you guys. I'm happy to be back. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and we'll see how these cards play out throughout the rest of the week. And have a wonderful day and take care. All right, bye-bye.